One of the most heartbreaking things for me, even before I even applied for this job, was hearing the community what UVI used to be. Because I know when I was a student, UVI was amazing. Amazing. People would flock from the Caribbean. UVI was the destination, right? When I was there were 3,000 students. After the hurricane, after the pandemic, they dropped to maybe, I don't know, 1,100, 1,300. We're now making our way back up 1,800 plus. But a great institution from the alumni perspective, getting back to being a student-focused university. Because students feel it, right? If you have a great experience, you're going to tell everyone. If you don't have a great experience, you're not going to tell everyone. So I think some of that has happened. And so, wanting to make sure that, we go back to that student's first approach so that they feel the care, the attention from everyone, from the top and from everyone else. And so I want to make sure that students have that experience. And that as an institution, we're putting our money where our mouth is. Because if you look at someone's budget, it tells a story of what you prioritize, right? And so I wanted to make sure that we do that. Now, as an institution, we still have great programs. So that hasn't changed. But maybe it's, like I said, accessibility of, when we offer courses or what hoops we're making students jump through, how accessible we are, and by email, by phone, by in person. Our faculty are still doing great research, but on a smaller scale, we're now able to sort of get back there. And in the area of marine science, we've continued to lead, but like I say, also sort of expanding that more, bringing others into the fold. We have great partnerships across the country in marine science, but doing more. Right, we're leaders in coral reef restoration, mangrove restoration, but there's a lot more we could be doing. Making that bridge to marine science and the health impacts, right, is an area I'd like us to get into. Growing our biomedical research. Because remember, the ultimate goal is to help improve the health profile of the territory and the region. And so in order to do that, right, it's research and then influence in evidence-based practice, affecting outcomes, creating more nurses that enter the workforce. We have a social work program, so they're also clinical social workers, counselors, psychology program, starting a medical school, hopefully the next 2 years on that journey. And those will all help contribute to the workforce. And so when I talk to senators about, the importance of why we need a medical school, for example, it's not just about producing more doctors. I'm talking about adding years of life. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about preventing early death, preventing things like, death from strokes, improving chances of longevity, as well as addressing, the issues of, comorbidities, quality of life. So I think, the university doing a better job of honestly telling her story, but also telling the whys of why is this important? Why is it important for us to focus on energy? Why is it important for us to make sure that, we're preparing great entrepreneurs that can help create the businesses that will make huge impact for the region? So there's so much. I have a number of ideas. Like I said, we've had 5,000 ideas from across the territory. So we have no shortage of ideas. It's just now, let's do it.